So someone come up to me and said, "Hey Zenzul, what do you do in World of Warcraft?" Do you know what I would say? One thing. I kill stuff. Right folks, back on a course, Secrotis, to do some PvP for you. Well, let's hope you enjoy this battleground. So of course we're back in this thing here, the brawl. Yeah, again. Quite like this brawl. It's not too bad. Obviously, there's a certain amount of strategy involved. You do have to sort of play as a team, which is always good in a battleground to play as a team. No. So anyway, I'm kind of a little bit too at the front here, as you could probably tell. This is a reaction video. It's me doing it after I've actually recorded it, so I can sort of gesticulate a little bit more and think, alright, yeah, that's not a good place to be. We're up against a Western European team. So I think, right, I'm probably not going to stay there in mid because that's not a good place to be. Right, so we're back in here fighting this. I do believe it's a protection paladin. He's certainly an hard dude to kill most of the battleground. Of course, they've always got bubble, haven't they? They've always got bubble whenever they need it. So at the moment we're 5 points ahead. We got one flag. They've picked up one. Yeah, so we get back in. Let's get back in the fight then, Zenzul. Come on, let's do this. So we've got one coming towards us here. The thing is, if there's a big blob of opponents, it's very hard to stop them, especially when they have things like druids. I mean, druids can just run straight through you anyway. Especially healer druids. They just go bare form and they just stay alive. Because they can. And yeah, that's all good. That makes good fun fair play. Look, it's just running through this druid. He's only got 160k health. But you can't stop it. You just can't stop it. I try to fear it away. And nothing you can do can stop it. It just ran through probably about 8 of our team there. Which is, I don't know. It makes this this brawl a little bit farcical to a point. I was thinking, right, okay, I'll get a one-on-one with this hunter here, but of course, the healer, not only is he just scored, but he's also going to annoy me by, and then another one turns up. Oh Christ! And then that bloody protection paladin turns up. So I think, oh, I'm still gonna try and get on that hunter because he's annoying me, and let's just see how we do. The thing is, as well, is I made this video a couple of days now. I really can't remember what happened. Oh, he runs off. I waved at him too. Oh yeah, I remember what happens here. This so I can't obviously mount because I've got this bloody dog on me. I think what I should have done in hindsight is just fear the bloody thing off me, but I didn't. And obviously, if you fear off a Beastmaster's pet, you know, that's them done, because that's what they rely on, their pets. So I should have just sort of feared him off. I do actually in the end, do I? Yeah. Oh, then he comes straight back, so that's great, isn't it? But he's pretending to be dead, if I remember rightly. Again, look, feared it off, won't go, feared it off. And he's laying there. Okay. I'm thinking, nah, mate, you're not getting away with that. You're not getting away with that. Not on my watch. Oh well, bit of fun. So yeah, at this point we're 25 points behind. We've got the flag here, and of course this is the ideal situation we want to be in, where there's about 8 of you, and the dude that's got the flag is a healer, so that's also good. So yeah, I'm like this Fury Warrior. I'm thinking, oh come on, Zerka, and of course the Fury Warrior gets there first because I don't know, he just does. It's a nice mount, eh? Artemis the Warlock has found himself in a very, very difficult position, as in he's going to die. There's a rogue here. There's also this what's it called? Shaman 2. He goes down. He goes down. Rogue goes down. So that's pretty good. Artemis is back. I'm not sure what Artemis was trying to achieve, because Artemis in that situation was always going to die. So here we are. Oh, we're just about, we're ahead now by about 110 points, 120 points, something like that. And yeah, but they've just slammed another one in, and they got another one on the go. So we need to try and get that dude down. But as I said, it's so difficult when they've got dudes with druids. It's such a shame that there's never been a BG where a warlock, for example, just pluck that out there, where a warlock is the integral part of the team that's going to make the difference. It's always it's always these fast melee classes, which is really, really annoying. You know what I mean? I was thinking about it the other day. There's never been, ever since this game's come out, right? There's never been a ranged class that's introduced to this game. It's always been melee. Yeah, whether it be DKs, monks, demon hunters. Do you know what I mean? There's never been ranged. Ranged always seems to get left in the dirt about everything. So the ball's there, but I'm not going to go and get it because I'm a warlock, really. And I was thinking, there's just not enough protection. Do you know what? If this was Legion, I would have quite easily picked that ball up and run with it. But I'm so kind of what's the word? Embittered, I would say, by how weak we can actually be these days. I know it's a lot better than what it was before. So I just fear off this dude. For some reason he didn't pick up. He didn't pick up. I didn't pick up. So I can't really blame other people for not picking up if I don't do it myself. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just think, oh mate, I think it's why one of the reasons I'm looking forward to playing Classic is just they won't muck about with it. It will just stay the same, surely. And they're not going to sort of muck about with it too much in that game. I'm not saying I'm just going to be playing Classic all the time because it's really not about them, but it would just be nice. It'd just be nice to see an iteration of the class you remember and you enjoy playing, which I did enjoy playing Warlock in vanilla. And yeah, so we'll try and get on Mr. What's it called? Shaman. So at this point here, we're winning by about 80 points, I think. So it's not too bad. Right, he can go for his troubles. And then of course, Chewbacca comes in, Fez, and yeah, it's like, okay, we just need to get some spread going here and just make sure they stay off the ball. So after all this, no one's picked up the ball, and of course, to our detriment, really. We probably should have done, but no one wants to carry it. That's the thing. I think if I was playing like a demon hunter or something like that, I wouldn't mind. I'd just sort of carry it because that's what you do, right? But when you play such a rigid class that is literally like a 50-ton truck that doesn't really move. Yeah, you just, whatever happens, you're just sort of setting yourself up to fail, really. And yeah, so that was a bit of a shame. So, as I said, if you're watching this Blizzard, right, imagine that, and just make a BG where warlocks can shine, for Christ's sake, or a ranged classes can actually do something rather than just it's all about the melee. It's all like, oh, Jesus, it's all about the melee. Everything's about the melee, and this has definitely been a melee expansion anyway. If you ask me. There's certain cases for certain classes. People could say, oh, well, balanced druids are pretty strong, which they are pretty strong in BGs and stuff like that, and Destro locks, of course. But yeah, I'm not buying it really. This game's been going slowly melee for, I reckon, the last 4 or 5 years. It's the ranged classes have always been shafted. But that's just my opinion. My channel, my opinion, that's all it is. If you've got an opinion, let me know down below. Don't swear and abuse me, of course that's not nice. Just give your opinion. I do find that it's a bit of a shame. It's not. I'm not moaning about it. It is what it is. It's, you know, it's not like I'm not playing the game still and I'm not playing Rage still. It's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. But you know, it's difficult. Every time coming back for another expansion, thinking, "Oh Christ, what have they done to Range these days?" Do you know what I mean? And I know that certain melee classes aren't considered particularly. I mean, look how strong rogues are these days, especially assassination rogues. You know, I was playing my rogue for a day, and they were like, I thought, bloody hell, these are really strong, and I haven't played it pretty much since the beginning of BFA, to be honest. But bloody hell, you know, that's quite a easy class to play. Not necessarily easy, but the damage is just extreme. It really was. Right, okay, so we get on Comaxel, and at this point we're winning by nearly 300 points. Thinking, oh, we might win this. Trying to get on that tanky fella. Get away, tank! And he went again straight through my fear. I'm not really sure what's going on. People just sort of go straight through a fear these days. That's another thing about Classic, right? Is that when Warlocks fear you, you stay feared. That's it. You stay feared, and yeah, it works a lot better. It's like Will of the Forsaken. Will of the Forsaken works properly. It's a pale imitation of itself now. But yeah, so we're winning here. I was thinking, right, okay, don't want to let this dude. I want to win this BG. So I don't know if you've run any of these BGs, these brawls, but this one is a ball ache to win. It really is. There's no way you're going to stop that. There's no way you're going to stop that bloody druids. It's like, oh, well, just cut it off. It's not happening, is it? Let's see if we can get back into the mid and help our guy there, because this could be game if we get this one back. But of course, first I've got to stop and kill stuff that's in the way. That's what it's all about, man. Defend mid. What do you mean defend mid? Someone put in chat, defend mid. That's good, yeah. Yeah, so we're about 100 points up or something like that. Sikara, okay, we need to defend. And it's this dude here. Now this is an important part of the match, because obviously this dude's a tank, right? I'm thinking, oh Christ, we're in trouble here if we can't stop this fella. And luckily we had a lot of people with the same idea. But to be fair to him, I don't think he's that well geared with only 270k health, but he was half going for it, you know what I mean? And I think if he'd have got that one home, he would have won. But if you look at the bottom here, I'm actually putting it in chat. If you look at the bottom here, they've got two coming up. I'm thinking, oh shit, what are we gonna do here? Because you could maybe stop one, but stop two of them. You know what I mean? So okay, Mr. Paladin, and yeah, I was thinking, right, this is we've lost. We've actually lost here. So I'm getting absolutely muddered, of course. Smacked about, beaten around, and we win just in time. So there we go. We did 5-7, 6-1. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, we won by about 120 points. Good fun. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next time, my friends. Bye bye.